And a big matchup here between David Dvořák taking on Arsen Taigibov out of Ukraine. Take a look at those records, very, very similar. 16 wins apiece, only 2 or 3 losses here. And we are on and popping. Dvořák and Taigibov here at Octagon. And we are rolling. Dvořák is in the black. In the white is Taigibov.
I'll say this, both guys are really on a roll here.
Big time.
Multiple wins, and whoever takes this one is going to really topple another top-ranked competitor here internationally.
No, you're right on point, and I'll tell you the interesting thing about this is Taigibov has been doing it everywhere else. This is his first time. This is his first time inside of the octagon, if you will. And Taigibov there in the white. He looks very confident, but he's given up a little bit of size here, but that doesn't seem to be thwarting him too bad.
Both of these guys moving so quick. You see that attempted kick from Taigibov. And again, a bit of a feeling out process here to start things off.
Just a couple of TKOs on his record as far as stoppages go. You don't get a lot of that with Taigibov. He wants to drag you into deep waters. He can go the whole distance, and often he does, and often he gets the win. We've seen a lot of fighters be successful that way, Casey. You know, not necessarily having that finishing ability, but able to execute a game plan to the fullest, and I think that really sums up the career of Taigibov.
And you see him there really feinting and moving well. He keeps those legs underneath him and is able to close distance and move back very, very quickly, able to change gears. Dvořák, pretty smash mouth in his attacks, has a great blitz, and again, he's able to cover a lot of distance very quickly.
Yeah, both guys extremely quick. It comes with this division, and Dvořák, I mean,
he hit him right there.
Well, this is what he does. The Taigibov so good at surviving, so durable. But Dvořák, he does not have a decision on his resume. He is a killer. He likes to end fights. He likes to end it in spectacular fashion. And you don't see that a lot from a weight class like this.
You saw some exchanging right there. Dvořák stumbles just for a moment, but back up on his feet. And now Taigibov closing the distance, putting the pressure on. And now here we go, advancing to the back. And even at least momentarily getting that takedown was Taigibov.
Well, this is how he operates. This is, when you look back at some of the fights, we did some research, and this is what they do. Taigibov, he's the type of guy that is going to change it up on you. He's going to keep you guessing, but he's not necessarily going to land that big monster shot that's going to rattle you. He's going to frustrate you, kind of like a buzzing gnat. Just continues to attack, and just bothers you. And before you know it, you're losing a decision to a guy like Taigibov.
Well, now David Dvořák on the prowl. And Taigibov going for that spinning back fist, landing the follow-up. But now Dvořák putting the pressure on, landing a few knees.
You know, funny enough, I went on to let you know this is the first time for Taigibov. This is actually the first time for Dvořák as well in Octagon, which is kind of strange. It's a guy that comes out of the Czech Republic, but he's literally been everywhere except for Octagon. His first time out here with Octagon, and he's looking very strong.
Oh, big shot there by Dvořák. But really, no holes in either man's armor, at least visible yet. Dvořák there, blitzing forward, and completes a takedown by Taigibov, popping right back up.
We always talk about how much folks really love the heavyweights, Casey. the flyweights, it's like they have to prove a little bit more. Your flyweights or bantamweights. But Dvořák's one of those guys that's kind of one of those rare ones that all he knows how to do is finish his opponents.
Well, I will say this, Dvořák, he has landed several of those leg kicks to the calf. He's placed 2 or 3 of those. The last one, I saw Taigibov kind of stumble off that, spin all the way around. Those shots, you may not see it as kind of a newcomer to MMA looking in, but as you watch, you can see the damage that it does. And a lot of fighters are kind of catching on to that right now, man. If you take the wheels out, then the rest will follow.
You can't get over. Dvořák just looks untouched. Really no signs of damage at all. They are working on Taigibov, and Dvořák, that's what he brings to the table in the flyweight division. He does a lot of damage, and he is looking not only to win, but to win in spectacular fashion, especially when you look at this complex, Casey. You know, we talked about this tennis complex, the way they fill this thing up. It's such a good atmosphere. As we take a look at the replay, Taigibov very, very quick. He sneaks a lot of kicks in, but it's Dvořák right here landing the combinations.
Firing back in a moment ago, you saw Dvořák landing that kick to the calf, and there it was again right there. Now, he stumbled off of that, but he actually placed that kick. And there was another one following that up, and we didn't get to see it, but we did see that spinning back fist. But again, watch for that calf kick.
That could be the key. We go into round number 2. Taigibov needs to get the momentum back in his corner. Taigibov in the white, looking to bring this thing back. You know, Dvořák, I really like that round for him, Casey, and he has to keep the momentum up here and keep riding this awesome crowd here in Czech Republic.
And Taigibov now closing the distance, putting the pressure on. But Dvořák mixing it up there. Good counter left hook, then right back to that calf kick.
Well, the thing is, Dvořák lightning quick, and if you go in there for a takedown, most likely he's going to be able to avoid it. Very, very solid takedown defense for David Dvořák.
And again, Dvořák punches right to the straight teep kick. And again, going low to that calf is David Dvořák.
It's a back and forth battle here, and it looks like Taigibov took one too many. Let's take a look and see exactly where this one lands. Oh yeah, there it is.
Right up the middle, man.
Tough to see for anybody, man or woman. That is a rough shot. Taigibov visibly in pain, doubled over here, and we'll see if he's able to answer the bell here and answer the referee and get right back into the mix. Looks like he's able to walk it off, but you can never downplay a shot like that. It could be a fight changer, to be honest with you.
You see there Taigibov trying to walk it off. I think we are back underway now. Now Taigibov on the prowl. And putting a little bit more pressure, man. Really slinging that leather. But Dvořák firing back now.
Taigibov is recharged and reinvigorated here in round number 2 after taking the low blow. He seems that much more aggressive, and he's landing, Casey.
And there he is, toiling forward, slinging those punches, but he has to watch out. Dvořák firing back, and now closing the distance here. Neither man has been able to complete a takedown and keep their opponent down. Now Dvořák, he has latched on to the rear mount, looking for the RNC.
He has got the backpack strapped on, and now he is looking to finish. He's going to try to get underneath that chin, and he's in a great spot right now up against the cage. Actually gives him a little leverage. He can kind of lean back a little bit and continue to work that neck. What's the best way to get out of something like this, Casey? Is it really just the wrist control and getting the wrists neutralized?
Well, you want to beat the hooks, but you also have to get your back against that cage, and you want to strip your opponent off. Now, look at this, Dvořák. Check out the forehead. He has gotten busted open here. And I'm not certain where that is from. But Taigibov trying to stop the onslaught, but Dvořák really latching on here.
And the crowd getting ready to explode should their guy, Dvořák, pick up the win here at Octagon. You see throwing those punches too, Casey, man. He really mixes them up. Savvy moves.
And that figure four body lock, man, it really takes the wind out of your sails, compresses that midsection. So very painful. So you're mixing that up with those punches. It's trying to walk and chew gum on a whole nother level. Oh, there it is. That is tight.
No way he gets out of that one. That is too tight. He's turning, though. Great work. Flatten him out.
Done deal. Dvořák with the win.
What a win. David Dvořák had to work for every bit of that. Unsuccessful debut here for Taigibov. But Dvořák comes to Octagon. He comes to seize. He conquers in dramatic fashion.
Dokázal svého soupeře přeskočit na největší čouk a vítězem se stává David
Well, I mean, just a masterful performance there by David Dvořák. Let's take a look at that replay.
See it right there, the overhand finding its mark and then going low, and he ends up right there in the standing rear mount. He finishes things off.